Genesis is applied with ECS combined with the air spring of Teves and continuously damping control damper. At first, let's have a look at the system comparison. The ECS system installed at Centennial is called the open loop system. For Genesis, it is called the closed loop system. Open loop system compresses the atmospheric air to about 6 bar using compressor. Using this compressed air, it raises the vehicle level. While air discharging mode, it exhausts the compressed air of air spring. Closed loop system uses the compressed air restored in reservoir tank to elevate the level. When the vehicle is upwarding, the compressed air of reservoir tank moves to air spring. When the vehicle is downwarding, the compressed air of air spring moves to the reservoir tank. Therefore, open loop system takes about 25 seconds for increasing the level, while the closed loop system takes about 5 seconds. For the level control mode, the Centennial has 4 steps, including low, normal, high, and extreme high, while the Genesis has 3 steps, including low, normal, and high. For damping control, the Centennial performed 4-step control, including soft, auto soft, medium, and hard by step motor at suspension upper side, while the Genesis performs the linear control by external solenoid valve. For front suspension, the air spring and the damper are integrated and the target pressure is about 7.5 bar. For rear suspension, the air spring and the damper installed at each suspension, so total Air is supplied to the front air spring at first and then supplied to the rear air spring. There is a caution for air filling. Since the rear air spring is separating type without aluminum guide, when the compressed air is leaked out, then it will be easy to be buckled. If air is filled under this condition, air spring may not be settled properly. Therefore, when filling air into rear air spring, hold the side surface of air spring with hand to settle it to chassis module. Because only 2 bolts of 10 mm can support the air spring at lower part of rear air spring. For checking noise of rear chassis frame or front suspension, air should be discharged to remove the air spring. At this time, using scanner, air in the air spring can be discharged. There are 7 items on the scanner menu. If required, the compressed air at one or several portions can be discharged. This is the pneumatic circuit for system air filling. Connecting the air filling nozzle with air filling valve, whistling sound can be heard during filling the pressure into reservoir tank. According the order from scanner, the reversing valve will open and the compressor will operate. After that, solenoid valves open to supply the compressed air into air spring. This is the pneumatic circuit for lifting the level. The level can be changed automatically by the control logic. At normal level, when driving over 120 km per hour for 10 seconds or more, it will be changed to low level so that the level is lower than normal mode by 15 millimeters. At low level, upon driving less than 40 km per hour, the level will be lifted to normal level immediately. However, there will be a time delay of 5 seconds to move normal level if the vehicle speed is lower than 80 km per hour. At high level, upon driving over 70 km per hour for 10 seconds or more, it automatically lowered to normal level. When the vehicle is on the lifter, lifting platform mode will be performed. Regardless of ignition status, if height sensor detects the level elevation, control module discharges the air from the front air springs. Even if air is discharged, the level is not changed. Lifting platform mode starts and the air discharging will stop. When the vehicle is laid down on the ground, level will be in full rebound condition. However, the level will be lifted by operation of compressor upon ignition switch off and on. Control module enters into the sleep mode after 1 minute from ignition off. It checks the level at every 2, 5, and 10 hours. If required, it compensates the level using compressor. Next, let's see some functions supported by scanner. As an actuator driving function, the level can be changed to low, normal, or high level by scanner. Seeing current data, the height sensor voltage has 2 5-volt for both left and right side. Because that control module sends only 2 signals at left and right sides for power supply of height sensor. ECS system air mass and reservoir air mass are represented in unit of bar liter. This unit means that 1 bar of compressed air is enclosed in the space of 1 liter. It represents the mass of air. When air is discharged from air spring will be shrunken. At this time, if air is filled when the vehicle is on the ground, buckling phenomena may occur. In this case, force is applied to the side direction of air spring so that the air spring may be damaged. Therefore, When filling air into the air spring, it should be done on the lifter. Finally, cautions for towing the vehicle. When the air spring is damaged, vehicle towing should be done carefully, even if flatbed truck is used, because the level is extremely low. If the approaching angle of guide lane is too steep, the front bumper may touch to the floor of guide lane so that the vehicle handling is required.